what's today? February the 25th. This is my third week of Shine Bright Babes. And it feels really good to be back again. This week feels very different to last week. I'm going to do a little bit different this time. I'm going to play it a little bit different. My girlfriend suggested that I do it this way, and I thought it was a really, really good idea. So what we're going to do this time is you're going to choose the card. You're going to choose the number you like, 1, 2, or 3. And then I'll stop the camera. It'll stop. And then it'll come back on after you've chose your card. And then I'll do the reading. And I think that would be more of an answer for you when, instead of me actually just, coming in with tuning into the collective energy instead of you actually getting to choose what resonates with you. Because this is about you. This is not about me. I'm here to hopefully help you in some way, and something really, touches you and helps you with guidance. So I'm going to go now. I'm going to let you go and choose, and then I'll be back. So this is 1, 2, 3. And these are the 3 cards, and you're just going to choose what card really just pops straight in your mind. Don't hesitate, don't doubt, just choose from your heart. If you feel it's a middle card, it's a middle card. If it's, number 2 is the middle, or left is number 1, and the right card is number 3. So just choose intuitively. Okay, so you've chosen your card. What did you choose? It's very different actually when I do it this way, but this is good. Okay, so the deck I'm using today is called Angel's Answers by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. So that's the deck I'm using today. It's an old deck actually. I've had this for quite some time. It's an oldie but a goldie. I really like this deck. Okay, this is interesting because I've already had a little bit of a peek at what the answers are, and I feel that this week, before we roll into a new month, which is only at the end of the week, we're already going into March already, that it's like, when you're coming from 2018 into 2009, how we've come from so fast, we've gone into 2009 and we're already 2 months into it. It's like, yeah, you know what you want to do and you know where you want to go, but what's the answer? What is the answer? And that's what was calling me this week to do a deck that was just going to give you some really blunt, straight out messages. So I chose intuitively. I did not look at the actual whole deck. I just chose without seeing what it was saying, and I just closed my eyes, tuned in, and I trusted what I get. And that's, this is what this is all about. When you do your own oracles, your own tarot cards, it's all about just trust in the divine that it's going to give you the answer. Because I think when we're doing stuff like, I know when we're doing stuff like this, we tend to doubt that how could these cards, or how could this give us this answer? So the thing is, when you're doing this type of work, it's always gonna give you the answer, whether you don't want to hear the answer or not. And it'll always prove that to you. I did a card the other night. I pretty much do a card every single day when I journal, and it was just spot on. And I trusted. And sometimes when I get the answers, I don't always love the answers. So I always say, don't get too, Don't get too put off by an answer that doesn't feel right for you or doesn't resonate with you, because sometimes, and if it's just for this week, this energy is just for this week, right? But although this might be an answer for you, because I do feel like this is more around the month of March. That's what I was getting before I chose the deck. But always know that if the answer doesn't feel good to you and you don't feel right with that answer, just don't let it be a negative. Just go, okay, I hear you. I hear what you're saying, and let that go, because we ain't always going to get the answers we want. And things ain't always going to be a perfect world or a perfect feeling or a great feeling or a happy feeling. There is always going to be the other side, the yin and the yang, the ups and the downs, the love and the hate. And I don't mean that in a nasty word, hate, but I just mean that there's always the opposite of everything, right? The sun and the moon, it's always the opposite. You know what I'm saying. So if there's an answer that you're not liking or don't feel good about, just trust, just let it go. Let it go. Don't take on the emotion to it. Because I think when we do that, it tends to be much stronger, because we're just trusting the flow of what we're getting and what we're receiving. And if you're put to watch this video and you're resonating with me, you're here for a reason. You know, I'm a big believer in that. We find people in our life and we resonate with people in our life because we're meant to. Nothing's a coincidence. And all these synchronicities that are around you are happening for you to listen and to help you and to guide you. And even when your human self is not wanting to hear or feel or see those answers, that's okay too. So that's my bit on it. So it's a pretty easy reading, this one, actually. So I'm just going to jump straight in. So all the people that chose card 1, this card is unlikely. The answer is unlikely. And I would have to say to you, if you've got a question going on or there's something going on around you where and this pretty much applies to the whole 3 cards, by the way, but I'm going to just tap into the first card. Is unlikely to me for the month of March means you're not ready yet. So just take a little bit of a step back and breathe first before you jump and dive straight in. Because I feel like all the answers aren't answered yet, or you haven't ticked all the boxes yet, or you haven't planned all the things that you need to do to get that, to go where you need to go to get those things that you're wanting to create in your world. So I'll rephrase that a little bit better because that didn't feel right for me the way I'm expressing it to you. Is, say for instance, as an example, you're wanting to jump in to whatever it is, but you are in 2 minds still, right? So you are wanting to jump in. It all seems correct. I would say to you right now, just step back and just wait, because I don't feel that everything is ticked yet. And I still feel like there could be something else going to come along to give you another choice. Sorry if I confuse you, but that's what I feel. So I would say to you, if you asked a question, or if you're going to ask a question in the next few weeks to yourself, I would say to you, it's unlikely right now. Just take it a little bit slower and step to the side a bit. That would be what I get for people that chose number card 1. Number 2 is yes. This is interesting. So I would say to you, the people that chose card 2, is it's time. You're ready for this. So let the fear step to the side. Fear is just your natural body protecting you. It's just protecting you from what you think that may happen or may be, or you start to doubt yourself, or you go, what if? I would say to you, it's yes. It is a bloody good decision, and this person that is helping you is going to really help you, and it's a great decision to go with this person. So if it's a person that you're wanting to say yes to, it's a really good person, and this will happen in the next 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, so even leading a little bit into March. The other thing is I would also say for this yes card is start saying yes to yourself more, instead of putting yourself second to your own life, instead of always. And what I mean by that, everyone knows we have to put ourselves first, even when we don't do it often. We need the people that chose card 2, I would say to you, is even if it's just little things that you need to start saying yes to yourself, just start doing the little things every week, instead of going, oh my God, I'd really love to do that, but I can't because I haven't got enough time, I haven't got enough money. I would just say to you, even if it's just doing the things that don't cost no money, do those little things, because then you'll start to see the difference in the way you feel because you started saying yes to yourself. So it could be two things you've been going through. The people that chose card number 2 is yes to you more, and yes to that person saying yes. There's someone involved with you that you're going to really, don't doubt this person, because this person's really good for you. So it's a big fat yes. It's a big yes. So I'd say yes, yes, yes. So yes is number 2. Number 1 is unlikely. Down. And number 3, people, is no. Can you believe that? Like, seriously? I'm going to touch on this at the end, but I can't believe how this whole deck, I think there's like 40, I think she uses 44s a lot. There's like 44 cards, right? And I think there's only 2 yeses and 2 nos in the whole deck. And then unlikely is only in there once. And out of all the other choices, of all these cards, they're the straight out. We pretty much got all the straight out answers. So there's a lot of questions going on. That's what I really feel as a whole. There's lots of questioning going on. So the people that got no chose card number 3, no. Not yet. I'm going to say to you, not yet. I'm not saying never. I'm going to say to you, because there's no such thing as never, but I'm going to say no right now to that thing, to that person. Just sit back again. It's very similar to card number 1. So I don't know if the person that chose number 3 chose 1 and 3, but I'm going to say to you, not yet. The answer is not yes, just yet. And I'm also going to say to you, if there's been a no around you where it's really like, oh my God, I've just taken 10 steps back. I feel like, and I'm frustrated, I'm upset. Literally, I want to say to you, just be patient, because something better is going to come for you. Okay? And sometimes these no's that happen in life, or the things that we don't want to happen in our life, are usually always for our highest good. So the no, yes, it's a no, and don't take it as a negative. It means that it's no right now. It's just no right now, and things are going to change. But for now, the answer is no. So if that means that something's been lost around you, a job, the relationship isn't working, or a friendship isn't working, don't try to just don't be forceful in the way you approach it, and listen to other people, and stop listening to other people. I just got then too really strongly. You know, like, no, stop listening to other people. I just heard really strongly, listen to yourself, follow your heart. Your no could be different to someone else's no. And I just felt that, like, I literally just felt my hands buzzing then, really, really super strongly. So it may be a no for you, as in saying, no, I don't want to do that. Say that. Stand in your power and follow your own heart. But then the other aspect of it, I did feel that if it is a no in your life right now for someone that's really big, it might have been around your finances. I did feel finances too as well. Don't take it on. It's only just now that it's a no. Things are going to change, and things are happening for a reason for you, because bigger and better things are going to come better for you. So that's my reading for now. I really hope you liked it this way, because I feel that after I finish this reading, that it feels energetically like it'll give you much more clearer answers, because you got to choose, you got to follow your heart and choose the card. And so it's interesting, when I've done the last 2 weeks, it did feel different, but this I can actually sense really strongly. Whenever I get buzz in my palms and my hands, it's usually an indication that this is going to be a powerful message for you. So, and that also tells me that that's a yes, Rechelle. That's a yes. This is good for your audience. It's good for the people that are following you, that resonate with you. So I really hope you love this reading, and it really resonated with you. Also too, if you don't mind, you know how it works, and I have said this before in my other videos, but I've got to say this just in case you're only new here watching me, but I would love you to subscribe to my channel, because it really helps me, helps you to also get a notification. Of course, that's what it's about you, but it really helps me to know that you're loving what you're getting, and you're loving what you're receiving. So I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, like button, comment. I'd love to hear your comments. That also too, freaking hell, I want to hear from you. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know who you are, so then I can get familiar with your names and everything, and get to know who you are. But I want to thank you for coming here, and if you've watched it to the end, I really am grateful and appreciate you for watching my videos. I really do. So I hope you loved it. Have a great week, and the next time I'm going to see you, I'm going to be on a holiday, doing it on the Sunshine Coast, in Surfers Paradise, Australia. So I'm going to actually film up there next week for the next week's video. I thought that would be something really nice to do. And yeah, happy 25th of February right through to, I think it's the 2nd of March, I think next Monday is, because it's a short month this month. And all the best, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Love you all loads. Bye.